Dawn breaks over Ostia's harbour, casting a golden haze on the bustling docks. Merchants shout as they load amphorae of oil and wine onto creaking decks. Fishermen haul in their last catch, hands rough from years at sea. A Roman merchant ship waits at anchor, its hull casting long shadows. The air is thick with salt, tar and spice, reminders of distant lands. Dockworkers roll heavy barrels up shaky gangplanks, sweat beading on their brows. Passengers, cloaked against the chill, scan the restless sea, clutching charms for luck. Seagulls squabble overhead, their cries mixing with the clang of iron and snap of sails. Somewhere, a captain stands apart, eyes on the horizon, weighing the risks ahead. Ostia is only the beginning. Beyond the piers lies the wild, indifferent sea. Roman merchant ships, or honorarii, were built for cargo, not comfort. Their wide, rounded hulls carried grain, oil and wine across treacherous seas. Planks were sealed with pitch, held by iron nails and wooden pegs. A single square sail and sturdy mast gave strength, but little speed. Painted eyes on the prow were meant to ward off evil. Yet these ships sat low in the water, stable in calm, but vulnerable in storms. Water could pour over the sides, and wooden planks might warp or split. Pitch sealant softened in heat and cracked with age. Shipbuilders tried lead sheets and rope lashings for reinforcement. Navigation was primitive. No compass, just sun, stars and memory. Every voyage was a gamble, the design a trade-off between profit and peril. For every successful journey, another ended in disaster. Ancient mariners knew the risks all too well. Life aboard was cramped and relentless. A dozen men worked in shifts. Some managed the sail, others steered the rudder. Each task demanded strength and patience. Meals were rough bread, hard cheese, dried fish and precious water. Below deck, air was thick with sweat and cargo. Hammocks or planks served as beds. Privacy was non-existent. Rats invaded stores, leaks demanded quick repairs, and sickness spread easily. Tempers flared in the heat and boredom. Yet the crew depended on each other for survival. Shared songs and stories kept spirits alive. Each night, sailors stood watch, peering into darkness for signs of trouble. Every day was a test of endurance and trust. Passengers were a mix. Traders, soldiers, slaves and seekers of new beginnings. All shared the same cramped space and risks. Some travelled for business, others for family or escape. Seasickness struck many, fear was constant. Prayers to Neptune and lucky charms offered comfort. Sleep came on sacks of grain or bare wood, rest was rare. The sea's mood could shift from calm to stormy in hours. Rumours of pirates and reefs added tension. Yet moments of beauty, dolphins racing the ship, golden sunsets, brought hope. In those moments, passengers remembered their reasons for risking the journey. Each mile brought them closer to a new life or long-awaited profit. The hardships were endured for the promise of something better. The captain's judgment was the crew's lifeline. Roman law forbade open-sea travel from November to March, the mare clausum. Still, some captains risked late voyages for profit. Every decision mattered, reading the sky, knowing the routes, and watching for danger. Navigation relied on stars by night, coastline by day. Once at sea, the ship was truly alone. In storms, the captain chose run, anchor, or endure. Success brought honor, failure meant disaster. Each voyage tested skill, nerve, and luck. The Mediterranean could turn violent in moments. Storms whipped up steep, foam-capped waves. The ship lurched and shuddered. Crew and passengers clung to anything solid, faces stung by spray. Sails tore, masts snapped, water poured over the sides. Buckets and hands fought to bail it out. Lightning revealed terrified faces before darkness returned. Cargo shifted dangerously below deck. Panic was deadly. Discipline and hope were the only shields. When storms passed, survivors counted losses, broken gear, missing men. The sea's power humbled all aboard. Shipwrecks were common in Roman times. Ancient writers described the terror of sinking ships. Archaeologists have found hundreds of wrecks. As many as 1 in 10 merchant ships never reach port. The Apostle Paul's shipwreck near Malta is legendary. All survived, but the ship was lost. Many stories ended in tragedy. Cargo and lives scattered on the sea floor. Some survivors washed ashore on distant islands. Many never returned. Yet trade continued. Risks were part of life. Each disaster taught lessons, slowly improving shipbuilding and routes. Danger never vanished, but bravery became legend. The sea's perils inspired awe for generations. Sea travel was Rome's lifeblood, connecting lands from Spain to Egypt. Merchant ships fed cities and armies despite enormous risks. Trade brought wealth, stories, and new beliefs. Each port was a crossroads of cultures. The courage of sailors forged links that shaped the world. Daily dangers, storms, pirates, shipwrecks were the price of progress. Rome's strength rested on those who sailed and survived. Their determination held the empire together. Every voyage was a leap of faith, hope triumphing over fear. The story of Roman sea travel is one of courage and endurance. Ancient sailors faced storms, shipwrecks, hunger and fear, yet sailed on. Today, the sea still holds risks, though our ships are safer. The lessons of the past remain. Every journey demands courage and trust. We owe much to those whose bravery built our world. The Romans faced the sea not because it was safe, but because it was necessary. Their courage inspires us to face our own unknowns. The hidden dangers of ancient sea travel are part of the story of all who dare to explore.